Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a new video. I haven't posted in I think maybe 3 weeks, ever since I moved. Yeah, and I've just been really busy. A lot has been going on. That's really an excuse, but I'm working on my consistency with YouTube. And today I'm just going to be giving you guys an update on my 3 weeks at the University of Florida, what has been happening. And yeah, so make sure you watch to the end for an encouraging message, and let's get right into it. Okay, so my classes. So I'm taking, for those of you that don't know, my major is economics, and I'm taking one major specific class because they wouldn't let me take more because supposedly I would do bad because they're too hard. I don't know, whatever. And then I'm taking 3 other classes which don't really matter. They're wildlife, gender and sexuality, and media and society. And literally I have 3 classes with my roommate, which is Kiara. You guys have seen her in my videos before. So the only class I don't have with her is my economics class, which is my major specific class. And I actually really like my classes. I really like my teachers. The only class that's really I know it's gonna be hard is my major specific class, which is the intermediate micro, just because economics is hard, but it's fine. I like economics, obviously it's my major. And what else? So things I want to get involved in. So I actually just went to the first meeting for this club called Florida Women in Business, and it was so good. I am so happy that I'm gonna get involved in it because it's just so awesome. I went to the meeting and I was like, this is so lit. So I love business. My family, they're all entrepreneurs. And I love math, women empowerment and all that. So it's been super good. I went to BSU meeting, which is Black Student Union, for those of you that don't know. Of course, it was awesome. And one of the big things that I really want to get involved in is studying abroad. So I was looking into different programs, and the program that's looking like what I'm probably going to do, it's called Entrepreneurship and Empowerment in South Africa. So I believe it's a 6 or 8 week trip to South Africa, where you're pretty much going into helping entrepreneurs in the local community, fix any flaws in their businesses and stuff like that. Obviously, as study abroad, there's things that we do, but it's still literally people are it's a lot of hard work, but it's super worth it. And another study abroad opportunity that I was actually thinking about is Italy. So I had an appointment with some girl that was giving me advice, whatever, on how to get involved, and she gave me South Africa and Italy, and I was like, wow, I was already looking into South Africa and I really want to go to Italy. So I'm also thinking about that one, but even though I want to go to Italy more than I want to go to South Africa, the South Africa one seems more of something that I would enjoy more, what it's about. So yeah, but obviously they both have to do with business and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been super lit. Only thing that's very different is Miami is a melting pot of everybody, Hispanics, Blacks, Latinos. Well, I already said Hispanics, Latinos, white. It's just everything. Here it's mainly Caucasian. But I also love that the Black community is super united. The BSU meeting was crazy packed. It's just super awesome. So I love that. So I don't know if you guys know this either, but whatever. So we wanted to live in a 2x2 at first, but obviously, I don't know, something happened, we weren't able to, and we had to live in a 3x3. So we're living with another roommate that we met 3 weeks ago when we moved in. And honestly, it's been good. She's never here, so whatever. But she's super cool, so I'm so glad. Because, them roommate horror stories that you hear, it's just what the heck? That's crazy. So, yeah. What else should I talk about? So, what have I been up to? So, I've been up to a lot of different things. I've been working out. We have a 24-hour gym here, so it's super lit. We have a pool, a huge pool. It's so pretty. And we haven't gone to the pool yet because it was closed because someone put glass in the pool. I don't know. Whatever. So, we've been working out. I've been trying to discipline myself to work out 4 times a week. This is probably the first week that I'm actually going to work out 4 times a week, but whatever. And I've been reading like some good ass books. So I read, I don't feel like grabbing it, but it's right there, but whatever. It's called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, and it was such a good book. Like, if you haven't read that book, you need to read it. It's pretty much about procrastination, but it's honestly more than that. Like, it really inspired me to really, like, just be action oriented, because sometimes, like, we can talk about something so much, but we don't actually do something, you know. So I finished that book, and now I'm reading No Excuses by Brian Tracy, which I first heard about through my aunt. Shout out to her. She actually just made a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna link her video down below, her channel down below, so you can go watch her video. She's super inspirational. But anyways, I'm reading No Excuses. I think I'm like 80 pages away from finishing, and honestly, it's so good too. Like, it's just really what I need in this season of my life. Like, it's more talking about, like, self-discipline in the workplace and just in life, like, just what leadership is and what being a leader embodies. Not just about, like, being in a position of power, but, like, just being a leader everywhere that you go. So it's a super good book. Love that book. And my goal is to read 10 books before the end of the year. Not sure if that's gonna work. I've only read 3 so far. This year I've been super slacking on reading, but I am getting on that now. So, and how I'm reading so much is, like, on the bus. Like, the first week or so, I would always, like, be on my phone, but now I'm like, Ricely, like, it takes us 30 minutes to get, I didn't even talk to you guys about that. That's a good time to talk about. I'm sorry, this video is, like, all over the place, but whatever. I'm just, like, talking to you guys about what I'm thinking. So pretty much, we honestly have to wake up an hour. Not wake up an hour. We have to leave the house about, like, 50 minutes, 45 minutes before we have class, because it takes, like, 30 to 40 minutes to get to school on the bus. So we have cars. Me and Kiara both do have cars, but parking on campus is super, super bad. So we're like, no. And we just take the bus. And I mean, it's not as bad as I imagine taking a bus would be. Like, it's fine. I mean, it's pretty efficient. You just get on and you don't have to worry about anything until you get there. So it's cool. But anyways, so that's how I've been reading so much. Like, when I'm in the bus, instead of being on my phone or, like, talking to Kiara or whatever, like, I'll be reading my book. So I've just gotten, like, I get, like, an hour of reading a day, which is super good. And sometimes I read even more, because these books are so good. Like, honestly, I'm not, like, that English girl. Like, I don't like English. I like math. But honestly, when it comes to these books, like, when it comes to books that I really love them. Like, I love them. I'm not into, like, more like a fiction. I'm more into, like, nonfiction, like, not even nonfiction. I'm into, like, motivational stuff, or, like, self-growth, self-improvement, or, like, Christian books. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Okay, one more thing. Another thing that I've been doing lately, yeah, is waking up just earlier and getting ready fast, just to really, like, read my Bible before I go to school. Because honestly, like, the day goes so much better when I started off, like, praying and reading my Bible and everything else. But, you know, this week I've been super good with that. I'm gonna be consistent with the next week and the week after and the week after. But, you know, it takes 6 weeks to build a habit. So my goal is to do it for 6 weeks, so it can just be a habit, and I can just do it, like, every morning, just like nothing. I think that's it. OMG, no, that's not it. So something else I want to talk to you guys about, which I'm super annoyed about. Like, I love my apartment and everything, and, like, it's super cool, but a lot of things are not the way they should be. Our dryer, we have a washer and a dryer in our house, and it's been broken it's actually 2 weeks today. 2 weeks. Like, my laundry basket is so overflowing that it just makes no sense. So we've called a million times. They say they're working on it. They're obviously not working hard enough. It's fine though. Just patience. Jesus is trying to teach me patience, so I'm learning. And also, another thing I'm annoyed about, but it's fine, is our fridge it literally leaks. It's like a pool in our kitchen. Like, it just has a big leak. And in my bathroom, sink, the water does not go down. So like I can't wash my face, like my makeup off in my sink, because it'll literally be brown water all the way up to the top, and that's disgusting. So I try to wash it in the shower now, which is something I don't like to do, but whatever. I'm low-key sweating. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But all in all, honestly, it's been great. Like, I love living here. And I'm surprisingly haven't, like, cried about missing my family. Like, I miss my family, but I haven't, like, been super emotional about it. Like, the first day they left, I'm surprised I didn't cry. I feel like I didn't cry because, like, my mom didn't cry. No one cried other than my grandma. My grandma was boo-hoo crying. Like, I actually have some footage on that, so I might post a video about, like, all that, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't know if I have enough footage, but I will try. And, yeah, like, only person that was super emotional about it was my grandma. Like, she was boo-hoo crying. She just wants me to live in her house forever. Like, she does not want me to leave. Well, I left already, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, I haven't cried. Like, I've been pretty chill. Obviously, you know, sometimes I miss my mom a lot, and my uncle, and everybody else, and my sister, my cousin, my grandma, my grandpa. Like, I miss them a lot. Like, I live with a lot of people in my house, and our family is, like, super, super close. So, but it actually has been a lot better than I imagined. Like, I feel like the transition has been super clean. Like, I don't mean clean as in actually, like, clean. I mean, like, it's been, like, it's just flowed all together. It's been good. I miss my sister. She calls me every morning, though. Really early. About 7. Even when I don't have to wake up at 7, it's fine, though. Okay, guys, so I think that's pretty much it for what I wanted to talk about, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I feel like I talked a lot. It's been 16 minutes. Wow. So, yeah, that's it, I think. So now it's time for the encouragement of the day, and I don't have a quote today. I don't know why I'm acting. But I just wanted to talk about just trusting God. And obviously in this season of my life, like, it's taken a lot of just trusting that God's plan is better than my plan. And honestly, ew. Honestly, sometimes it's hard to trust God and surrender and control, especially, like, I'm a control freak. Like, I want to control everything about everything that I can control. But honestly, like, really surrendering it to God. And surrendering it to God doesn't mean, like, being a lazy Christian. Like, just like, oh, like, here, God, here you go. I'm not going to work hard. I'm not going to do anything. Just somehow make it happen, you know? But it really is, like, doing your part and then understanding, God, like, I did my part, but I know you're going to do the rest. So I just encourage you guys to, you know, work on your trust, work on your faith. And the way you do that is just having conversation with God, being real with him, like telling him, hey God, like, sometimes I don't want to wake up, sometimes I'm not feeling it, or sometimes I'm just like, what the heck, you know? But just being honest with him, being like, God, you know, I don't feel like it today. Like, I don't really feel like going to school, or I don't feel like going to work, or I don't, you know, but like being honest with God and asking him to really fill you up with his spirit, fill you up with his joy, and not letting anything change that. You know, like, happiness is temporary, but joy is, like, eternal. Like, no matter what's going on in my life, I have that joy because God is my joy, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like and comment on this video. Make sure you comment below any videos that you want me to do in the future. And I'm also going to I'm also going to leave my aunt's channel down below so you guys can subscribe to her channel. She is so amazing and she's just doing awesome things. So make sure you go subscribe to her channel. And just thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.